1 trillion is a really large number, but I think most people don't appreciate just how large 1 trillion actually is. So let's break it down like this. Let's start with a reference point that most people can appreciate, like 1,000. I think most people have a good idea of how much $1,000 is. It's not enough to cover a standard 1-bedroom apartment right now in most large cities in the United States. Cool. But let's say now a genie comes along and grants you the following. For every dollar in your $1,000, it's gonna swap it out for $1 billion. So the first dollar becomes $1 billion, the next dollar becomes $1 billion, all the way down to the $1,000. And collectively, that pile of cash now is worth $1 trillion. I think most people will be happy with just one of those billions. Or actually, do we really understand how large 1 billion is? Well, we can do the same exercise. Let's say another genie, a much less generous one, comes along and grants you the following. For every dollar in your $1,000, it's gonna swap it out for $1 million. And it's gonna do so for all $1,000. And collectively at the end, you would end up with $1 billion. Now, I think most people will be even happy with just one of those millions because if managed correctly, it could set you up for life. And that's how the staircase of numbers go. So a trillion is 1,000 billions, a billion is 1,000 millions, a million is 1,000 thousands. So that means that a trillion is 1,000,000 millions. Let that sink in for a moment. Now, of course, what I'm really getting at is, should all that wealth, $1 trillion, be concentrated in the hands of one person? Well, my answer is no, but since I don't have a good solution to the sickness that is our capitalistic system, I'm gonna leave it at that. But since we're all stuck here in this system, I think this is a good time to let y'all know that I made a Patreon. I'm gonna be putting more personal videos there, like vlogs, discussion-based videos, behind-the-scenes footage, that kind of thing. So if you're one of my fans, feel free to check out the link in my bio to sign up. Thanks, and I'll see my legends there.